got home from Illinois, locked the door, oh boy, got to get down, take a rest on the porch. Information sets in, pretty soon I'm singing, looking out my back door. There's a giant doing cartwheels, a statue wearing high heels, looking all the happy creatures dancing on the lawn. Dinosaur controller, listening to Buck Owens, looking out my back door. Tambourines and elephants are playing in the band. Won't you take a ride on the flying spoon? Wondrous apparition provided by magician. Looking out my window. Hey, how you doing out there, Guitar Heroes? All right. How about we, little Creedence Clearwater revival, Looking Out My Back Door. Hey, what a fun song, 1970. So we've got a very interesting set of keys, I guess, let's say, that we're talking about here. I understand that John Fogerty had tuned his guitar down one full step. So that in layman's language, that'd be two frets. Tuned it down two, then played it in C. Used the C as his key. Well, so you know, if you start with a C, you go down two, 1, 2. Now you're in the key of B flat. So I thought, okay, let's see if we can make some sense out of this. So we have this in the key of G chords, which makes it a little bit easier. If you wanted to play it in the original key, you put the capo at the third. Then you'd be in the same singing key as the original, without the tuning down and then playing in C and all of that. Just makes it much more complex. Okay, so got a few things going on in here, right? We've got the scratching at the beginning. And so we're just going to lay your hand here, all right? And depending on where you scratch, depends on what kind of sound you get, or where you have your hand. It doesn't really matter, I just left it here because I knew my first chord was going to be a G, so why not have it pretty close? So there's that G and then the E minor. Well, that keeps going to a C, and a G, and a D, and another G, except on top of that we've got John, I'm assuming, is playing this little lead part, and I understand it's on an acoustic dobro. And it's not really too tough, but it obviously you have to, when you're playing by yourself, you gotta sneak it in, so that's what I tried to do. Just stop and try to mute the string so they don't keep running. And then I'm going to take my third finger here, and I'm going to start I'm on the E string, the little E string, and I'm going to slide up twice to the fifth. Okay, so that's the first part. And then I'm going to take my first finger. See, the reason I use my third is because I want to keep this first finger. And then I'm going to go to the B string on the first fret, third fret, and then I'm going to do the same little slide thing. And back to the third on the B, and back to the first on the B. So really a simple little riff, and a good one to kind of get started with. Key of G chords, and then, you know, remember our little E minor blues scale. And the little extension. So this is where we're sliding. All in that E blues scale. Okay, so there's your little riff, a nice little riff to get in there. And you can tell this is another one of those situations where you have two people playing guitars, right? It's not one person trying to put the lead and strumming the chord at the same time. Can't do it, right? Okay, so once we get through that part, then we're going to go right into the first verse. We start with a G. Just got home from Illinois, E minor. Lock the front door, oh boy. C, got to G, sit down, take a D, rest on the porch, D7. Imagination sets in with a G, E minor. Pretty soon I'm singing C, do, G, looking D7, out my back door. Okay, next verse, exactly the same. There's a giant doing cartwheels, E minor, a statue wearing high heels, C. Look at all the, and this is where you got to go up in the voice, it's hard. Look at all the G, happy creatures, D, dancing on the lawn, D7. G, dinosaur Victrola, E minor, listening to Buck Owens, C. Do, G, looking D7, out my back door. And then we're going to go into the chorus, D, tambourines and elephants. So you're going up in the register here for the voice. Tambourines and elephants, C, are playing in the G band. Won't you take a ride, E minor, on the flying spoon? Do, D7, spoon, do, D7 on the end. Wondrous apparition, G, provided, E minor, I'm my magician. C, do, G, do, looking D minor, D7, out my back door. Okay, then there's a guitar solo. Then we have the chorus again, and then we have another, I guess it's kind of another guitar solo. And you hear this going, and then you hear something like this. I'm not positive this is exactly right. This would be underneath the guitar solo. F sharp minor, and then back to an E. And then the reason we did this is because now John's going to change keys for this one last chorus. So now that he's changed keys because he's got that E, now we're going to go into an A. So instead of a G, it's an A, so it's up one. Forward troubles, Illinois. F sharp minor. Lock the door, oh boy, D. Look at all the A, happy creatures, E, dancing on the lawn, E7. Then he slows it down. A, bother me tomorrow, F sharp minor, today I'll find no sorrow, D, do, looking E7, out my back door. And then we do the intro one more time. And that's how we end the song. All right, well, I hope you get something out of it. Not too tough of a song, but plenty of complexities when you start looking at everything that's in the song. Of course, that's the way they all are, right? So we try to make them as simple as we can. All right, take it easy. Hope you get something out of this lesson, and we'll see you next time. Keep on strumming out there.